In the black on black with red trim, white on white for BU. Brian Dorsey, Bill McCarthy, Brandon Cruz, our officials, and a lob to Shaq Dorson gets the scoring started. With BU opening up in a man-to-man look. This is Geo Baker stepping back into a three. Baker 6 of 8 from beyond the arc on Monday night.
Afternoon, then not everybody has a holiday.
And they paid attention to the blackout, Danny. A lot of black sweatshirts, shirts out there as taking it across the lane. That's Javante McCoy for the Terriers with their first points. Baker stepping back on Pasco. Nice knockdown. RU has started 3 of 4. Terriers. Rutgers spent Thanksgiving yesterday here on campus as a team. This is Baker now to the left hand, able to switch. He's got 7 in the early go.
That's not a good matchup for him at all. Baker, too much length.
McCoy to the cutting Mahoney. And Mahoney shooting it at 68% for the season. A year ago did Max Mahoney. On a pick and pock, Omoruyi rattling in a 3. Jump stop, no look pass. It's kicked up outside. Jordan Guest to step back into a 3. Guest is a 6'8" freshman from Rancho Santa Maria. Then drops it off inside. Mathis will stuff it in as the ball eventually went down. Eventually, as he hung on it for a second or so. Score on Monday, but Steve Peichel praising the 9 minutes he gave him off the bench. Hemphill, good ball fake, then drives it and scores. Jack Hemphill.
There's some big-time post players in those teams.
Backdoor cut. Dorson had the deflection, and then Rutgers comes up with a block. They're also 11th in the country in block shots per game. 8 to shoot. McConnell with 4. Cham. And Cham adjusts the shot and still hits the 3. A potential double big lineup. 2 centers on the floor once he gets into Big Ten play. As on the drive, this is a terrific lefty finish. Tyler Scanlon. Baker with the shot clock at 5. Crossing over Petcash. And met a switch by Scanlon to the follow-away 3 with the shot clock expiring.
Win a couple games at the right time in March and you can be there in the big show.
They went to the NIT in 2014 as there's a nice right-hand layup. Garrett Pasco with the shot clock to 4. Baker will have to put up another one and still knocks it down. That's yet another 3. BU has opened up 1 of 8 from 3. Behind the back pass, Baker underneath. Omoruyi able to adjust and hit the left-hand hook. Tap it up and in, but he's called for the over the back.
Here's a look at that. Behind the back feed, splitting a double. That pump fake and then the step through basically.
Lead remains just 10 for Rutgers. They've knocked down 5 threes. Baker into a baseline jumper. What a start. Baker with 15. No fouls either for the product from nearby Basking Ridge. There he goes, and Mahoney able to get a nice right-hand reverse to fall.
Block to block there.
And Mahoney's skip pass deflected by Baker into the hands of Kiss of Rutgers. And Baker on the push. And then Baker losing the handle. McCoy leads a 3-on-1. And Javante McCoy missing. Part of a 6-game road trip for the Terriers as McCoy misses a 3 on the line drive. And he saves it to Matone.
Yeah, they're getting out hustled. A lot of open looks for BU, but Scarlet Knights continue to struggle defensively.
Scanlon to the pull-up, and there's the bucket.
Getting better looks, forcing Rutgers into tough shots, and Baker's throwing it away again.
Pasco the other way, and then Baker able to volleyball swat it away.
This year, Steve Peichel's going to want to talk to them at that first time out. Good take by Omoruyi.
Omoruyi gets Rutgers on the board in the half.
Assertiveness here when Rutgers had really gone into a slog offensively.
Good roll to the basket. Matone got the feed from Scanlon. Pasco the leave. Javante McCoy. McCoy right-hand scoop layup. Tough shot. No one in position to shoot for BU. Scanlon. Now the bounce pass Mahoney. Pretty basketball. Just in the second half after a blistering first half. Issa Cham out of the timeout. The shot up and 1. It looked like they would have a chance to run away with this one before BU played some good defense. RU went cold, but the Scarlet Knights will take it ahead of the gauntlet of a schedule that they have ahead of them. It's a 10-point win by the Scarlet Knights as they survive the Terriers today at the rack.